Hey guys, this is Jay. I'm getting ready to burn some of my excess scrap pieces of wood here, but I've had this thing sitting in my little scrap refrigerator where I normally keep my pieces of stock metal in. I've been having had this sitting for a couple months now. If you don't recognize this, this is basically what dried up napalm looks like. Big old glob of it. I don't know if it's dried up too much where it won't light, but I figured since I haven't used it, I'm gonna light it off. If it will. So, right now, I'm trying to get a match to light, but it's kind of windy out here a little bit. It's one drawback of using matches. I should have grabbed my blowtorch, and that didn't work out too well either. Well, I think I'm gonna get my torch out and cancel. Okay guys, I'm back. Got my torch. Gonna see if I can get this napalm to light off. Now, I made this probably about a couple months ago and just been using it for starting fires randomly, just little chunks off of it. But it's got enough juice to it. You can tell it's windy because I put out my torch. There goes the napalm. Now the question is, will it melt down enough that it will catch everything else on fire? One thing I don't like about this torch, it goes out way too easily. See? Just doesn't get enough oxygen in it, and then it just goes right out. Ooh, there we go. Now it's blazing good. And it's giving off a good amount of heat too. There we go. Too much fun. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna go back inside the shop quick to show you something new I got in. There's the new toy. Just got in about I think it was about a week or so ago. And there's the old touch mark on it. I just seen the video whenever Sam was working on his Damascus horseshoe, and I guess that's whenever he sent this thing out. I've gone down and I've rounded the edges. That way I can really work the metal without cutting it. It's nice and smooth now. I smoothed up the top a little bit. It was pretty rusty whenever it came over. So she looks nice. Got a nice big old stump of oak that I've charred up real good. And this should complement really well with my little railroad anvil. This one is just a piece that I've ground down some. I've given it a little bit of a bickern on it, but I need to do a whole bunch more work on it and then put it on a piece of oak. But then again, I had a plate and some spikes, so I painted the plate, and then I set this on here and then drove the spikes on both sides. But it should work nice. I haven't used the forge in quite a few weeks, as you can see by covering it in plastic. I covered it in plastic because after the last time I forged, I didn't clean up all the clinker I had lying around, and between that time and about last week, my guineas decided to roost right there. And when I came to clean up the forge was all covered in guinea poop. So I had fun with that one. So thank you, Alec. Thank you, Sam. She looks pretty nice. Should work out pretty good. I'll probably be running the forge in maybe 2 weeks or so. I still got a bunch of firewood left to cut and a bunch of other projects to work on. I'm stocking up on wood right now. And once I get it all cut up and everything and finished a couple other building projects, I will be forging again. Oh, and now I'll take you right back to the fire. Here we go. Now you can see the napalm has been dripping down and down the whole semblance of logs that I got in there. It goes down a pretty good ways, but that's the one thing that's real nice about napalm, and it's real simple to make. Gasoline and styrofoam, and all I used were foam cups. My wife drinks a lot of fountain soda, and she loves the stuff, so I told her to start saving some of her cups and tossed the cups in some gasoline and made a decent amount of it, and it's been excellent for starting fires. When nothing else will catch the wood on fire, this stuff will. And I figured that was my last little bit of it, so I was going to get rid of it and not let it sit for too long. Once you let it sit for too long, it just hardens up and it's almost like a brick. So she lit off real good. I was concerned this fire wasn't even going to get started really, and then I thought, well, I'll just bring out that napalm and use it up. So this is Jay signing off. Later.